can already tell. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. What is going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today it is the first official video in my brand new apartment. Yes, after the last couple of days of moving from my old apartment in the city, well, still in Tokyo, just I'm a little bit further outside the city now, just I valued size and price over location. So I'm here. I'm all moved in. If you follow me over on Twitter, then I've been posting little videos and pictures of everything of the move and all that fun stuff. So it's an experience. It's a new chapter in my life now, and I'm gonna be doing a video about kind of my wills and wants that I want to do over the course of 2020, just to start the new decade. So look out for that. Make sure you hit that sub button if you want to see that. And you know, it's gonna be kind of it'll be a very personal video, I should say. But we're not here for that today. Today we are here to talk about what has been up for a few days, but I still get replies and tweets about it, and I just wanted to make this video about this, so let's get started. And I'm of course talking about the fact that we finally have the 55th tickets for the LR Summon. Okay, so, and by the way, I am going to say this real quick because again, I am in a new apartment. There's probably an echo. I'm hearing an echo even myself, so if it's really loud, I'm sorry. I'm obviously still trying to get things situated and everything, so if that's the case, I am sorry. Just again, keep that in mind, that's probably the reason you're hearing kind of an echo-ish sound, okay? So anyway, what I want to do is I want to go over the newest missions that we just got, because that's how you are going to get this final ticket. And then I also want to quickly go over a few more from the past two, because there's always a part 1, a part 2, and a part 3 for the tickets. I want to go over those, and the reason for that is not to go over every single one, but to highlight certain kanji that I've seen a lot of people asking about. So I figured, instead of everyone still trying to ask me, let me help you guys learn how to at least recognize what the kanji looks like, and then no matter what, when you go into the future, for whatever missions it might be, you're gonna be like, oh, I recognize that from that video, so I kind of get the idea of what it is, and oh, maybe this is what it is, and you'll be able to do the mission no problem, and you'll be able to get all your free stones and tickets and everything. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into all of this stuff, okay? So first off, we're gonna go into the missions right here, okay? So if we scroll all the way down, again, daily missions have not changed at all, so again, don't expect anything right there to have changed. Part 1 we're gonna come back to, okay, and then we're going to go past part 2. Notice it's saying part 2 right there, okay, and then let's go all the way down here to part 3. Now part 3, the end of the mission is actually pretty nice. Give you 20 stones right there, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so the very first one to get your final ticket right now, here it goes. Beat 5 stages, okay? I'm pretty sure most people have those, no problem. Again, most of you who are watching this, if you've watched any of my other videos, you're probably going, Talon, I already pulled the rest of I already got the ticket, I already did my LR summon and everything. So if you have done your LR summon, let me know your comments down below and tell me what LR did you get, or LRs. Were you one of those lucky guys that got multiple LRs, or did you just get that one LR? Did you get someone that you really liked, or did you get someone like, you know, I don't know, LR, ST, or Broly, even if you've already had them already or something like that. So anyway, again, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments what LR you pulled, okay? So anyways, that first stage, or the first step right there is just beat 5 stages. Very easy, okay? The next mission is, of course, is to beat 10 stages. That's, again, very simple for everyone. Doesn't matter which stages you run. But I do want to make a quick clarification for this, is that a lot of these missions require you to, you know, defeat a certain number of stages. Do not count if you go into a world tournament or a typical EZA. So if you're doing that for some reason, that's not going to count towards it, all right? So if a mission, for example, says use an item or do this or do that, it's always going to be on just a normal stage. It's always going to be your best bet to say, hey, you know what? I'm just going to simply go into the orb stage or the skill orbs or into the Zamos event or anything like that, right? It's not going to work, though, in a world tournament, which luckily there is not one going on right now, but also a normal EZA, all right? Next one is to use a very particular category character in a match. I'm going to get into what category that is here in just 1 second. Next one is to not take any damage on 5 stages 5 times. Again, very simple. Next one is to go with all super attacks during a run 5 times. Very easy, but just make sure that you don't get an additional attack, because that does actually affect you. And if it's not an additional super attack, you've officially ruined it right there for that run. So, kind of a pain in the butt, but hey, sometimes it just goes that way. Next is to beat 5 stages under 2 minutes or less. That's pretty easy right there for everyone. Next one is to use a support item. This is very clear, to use a support item, okay, for this one, but the next one is to use no support items for 5 times, or 5 stages essentially. So just keep those in mind right there. This one is to use one, this is to not use a support item, all right? Then it's 100 act, 200 act, 300 act, and then that clears all the missions, okay? So if you've been following my videos for the past couple of, well, weeks, I should say, then you should have your 55th ticket right now for your LR summons, and you are all good to go. And this is how you're gonna be able to get those 20 stones and get that sticker right there, okay? Anytime you see this Zane, I'm gonna be putting this kanji up right now, Zane means all. So if you ever see something that's like, you know, Zane Clea or Zane something or whatever the case is, that just means that, hey, you need to complete everything else that is in the same category, hence the year 5 missions right here, or the part 3, whichever part it is, or, you know, it could be whatever celebration, right? It could be the next one for the Sand Day category. It could be anything, Golden Week, Tanabata, you name it, all right? Anytime it says clear all or Zane, you know that, okay, for these particular missions, I have to clear all of them, and then I will get this final prize right here, okay? So if that's the only one, then that means you need to go back through one of your other missions and be like, okay, I haven't completed this yet, and the moment that last one is completed, it will automatically clear this one or any of the other Zane Clea, okay? So with that being said now, one other thing I want to note is that for all of these right here, getting these Gokus, you should officially have your Goku, the free-to-play one from the 5th year anniversary at SA10, and then obviously the 4 pass were from when we originally got those original 5 from the first day gift, okay? So before we go into the rest of the missions and some of that stuff that I want to talk about, in terms of the mission that required that particular category character, okay, so for that one, you need to come over here. Now, I've already done all of these missions already, so let's go ahead and just scroll on down. Let me find it real quick. All right, so here's the mission in terms of clearing one stage, any stage, doesn't matter who, with a particular character. And for this one, you need to clear it with a movie boss's character, 1 or more. Very, very simple. So again, that's gonna give you that Goku right there, up to SA10, all free to play. If you did the grind and you got him up to SA10 using the free to play one, then I guess you've got some extra Goku Blues for some random reason. So there you go, it's just the way it is, okay? Anyway, let's get back into the missions because, again, I still want to cover a couple of extra things here, okay? So going into the part 1 missions, so these were the very first ones when the thing started going. A lot of people ask me about this one right here, okay? Skill Joel, okay? So skill are talking about the skill orbs, okay? Remember, we've got the skill, we've got the equipment now, or directly translated, it actually does mean skill orbs. So for this one right here, for this one and this one, I talked about this beforehand, but essentially you need to use 5 different skill orbs, okay? Or AKA attach them to any character you want. Now, I know people are right now still very hesitant to use something like, say, a gold equip or even some of the silver equipments onto certain characters, because the moment you do, you can't take it off and keep it, right? You lose it, and the only way to replace it is to attach a different one to it. So, but with these ones right here, you have to do this for the mission, and this is the only way to get these tickets. So, I think what probably most people have already started doing, but in case you haven't realized what you can do, is take one of your bronze ones and just attach it to somebody, right? One of your health level 1s or your attack level 1s, right? Those are honestly nothing. The bronze equipment really don't do anything except give you a little bit of a stat increase. So if you've got, say, a strength level 1 health, throw it onto any random strength character you want, even if it's one of the ones that you use all the time, because it's gonna get replaced. Once you get a level 5 health or a level 5 attack or whatever, that's all you can really do with bronze. Bronze never give you additional or anything like that. So just give that to any random person and you're gonna be able to fulfill this particular mission right here, and you'll be able to get that extra ticket, all right? So just use the bronze. It doesn't have to be gold, it doesn't have to be silver, just use the bronze that we get every single day and you're basically good to go, all right? All right, and then this one down here, let's see, this one, okay, this is a different one. This is taking a character with a skill orb attached to it and taking them into battle, okay? Maybe you've gotten this one without even realizing it, or maybe you've tried doing this because you thought you attached the orb, but you were taking just a random team in that doesn't have any orbs attached. That's not the case, okay? So for this particular one right here, the character that you gave a skill orb to now needs to go into a battle and you need to complete it, all right? Once you've done that, that can get you this extra mission right here, which is, again, one of the other tickets, all right? Other than that, most of these are pretty easy. Clear a stage, clear the story stages. You're pretty much good to go on that one. Let's see, the Frieza one I talked about already. Just simply clearing it 5 times. You don't need to do the crazy number ones where it's like, get 55 million, damage on one particular attack on that particular Frieza stage. This is just simply clear 5 of the Frieza stages. The intent was that since a new one opened up every single day, starting on the very first day, you do the first stage. Come back the next day, you do it again. Come back the third day, do it again. And by the time you get to the 5th one, which is the final one, that would unlock this particular mission and you'd just be done. You didn't have to try to hit high numbers or anything unless you wanted the extra prizes in there, which were no tickets. That's just the way it had to go right there. All right. Again, essays, levels, everyone get those pretty well. Baba, that kind of stuff. All right. So that's basically through the first part that, in terms of the most important ones that I haven't seen, no problem. And then in terms of the second part of missions, again, clear 5 stages, clear 10, 15, 20, pretty simple. Okay, so now this one right here, a lot of people have been asking about, okay? And I guess maybe I made the assumption when I originally did the translations that most people would do this. So I will say I am sorry about that for making that assumption. But for this particular training mission right here, all right, you have to train 5 characters or 1 character 5 times for some reason, if you wanted to do that. But you have to change the location. Okay, so the training location. So when you go into train somebody, you go into here, and I train, for example, this Zamas, you need to change the basho. Basho means location or place. So you cannot keep it at this one. This one doesn't count. You have to use any of these. And usually when I train somebody personally, I always just simply say, okay, all of a sudden, basho place or the location all the way up to the gravity chamber. I'll hit back, I select the items that I want to use and potential Kais if I have to, and then I'm done. All right, so you need to change the location of that 5 times, and that will get you your mission. All right, in terms of the other missions, and for part 2, very simple, very easy. Act, essays, clear the stage, you're basically good to go, all right? So with that being said, we're gonna go over to the summons now, and we are gonna get our guaranteed LR. Let's head on over. All right, so let's go ahead and do this right now. I gotta take a screenshot of this though. There we go. All right, so without further ado, let's get this multi going. Can we get potential LR, multiple LRs? And Vegeta, you wanna bring me the luck, Jeets? Come on. He's gonna fuse probably. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we got Vegito. It doesn't really matter because again, it's guaranteed LR, but it would be nice to potentially get a double. Two back-to-back would not be mad at all. So let's see what we got here. Come on. All right, we got Nail so far. Ooh, Bulma. All right, I'll take that. Got the True God, guys. That's what we're talking about. Oh, that could have switched. Okay, triple SSRs within the first 10. I'll take it. All right, anyway, I'm gonna keep going through this though. Let's just talk about this for a little bit. Again, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What did you get from your guaranteed LR? Was it multiple? Was it one? Was it the one you wanted, or was it absolute garbage and you are mad as hell? Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter for what your personal feelings, because in the end, we all got one. You don't need the LRs to beat it. It's just simply nice to have them sometimes, right? But anyway, in terms of personally for me though, I would say I would like a copy of LR Trunks MI for a dupe, for my first dupe, and also on the Spirit Bomb Goku, the Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, I should say. That guy's actually really good. He'd probably be my top pick, but unfortunately he's not in this banner, so I'm gonna have to go with Trunks MI probably. God Goku would be another one. He's definitely a good LR to have, but he doesn't really need dupes, so that's always something right there. LR Cell I'd be fine with. LRs I would not be okay with, or it's kind of be like, oh, did that really just happen? Would probably be like STR Broly and Trunks and Goten. That's who I would probably say. I personally would not want them. So yeah. Alrighty, let's keep it going here. All right, not too shabby. Come on. A lot of rares. Coming in with the rares, right? I swear, that silhouette of Vegeta just gets me sometimes. I'm just like, man, Jeets, you're really doing something there, aren't you? All right, come on. Trunks. Gohan, come on. Again with that silhouette of Vegeta. Come on. Piccolo. Could have been the Dokkan Fest Piccolo, but he's not in the banner, obviously, because it's not Dokkan Fest. Oh, God, if Dokkan Fest cards were in. Ew. Get out of here, Vegeta. No, nobody likes that physical Vegeta. Nobody does. Absolutely nobody does. Mr. Boo, how's it going? Trunks? Trunks again. You know what? I would love to get a Bojack and Gohan movie Trunks card. That would be really cool. I like the way he looked and everything in there with the long hair. It was just awesome. It was really good. All right, we should be coming. Oh, LR Gohan. Alrighty. Not too shabby at all. We'll be right back. All right, so I took that LR Gohan and I threw him into my current LR Gohan that I just got with the 3 purple stones from the sales, trying to go for LR Vegito. So that is actually a first dupe right there. That's a bottom right path, so cool. I guess I got a dupe into LR Gohan now. So, all right, so that officially means I've got all of the 90% LR, so that's pretty cool right there. So, all right, anyway, so that wasn't too bad. And I got a dupe for this guy right here. I've been bobbing him since he ever came out, but now that he's actually a decent card, well, he's going to be a decent card on JP soon. You know, we'll eventually get that awakening. Probably in April, if I had to take a guess, because that's when we got hit last year. So that's probably when we're going to get Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. We'll have to wait and see, though. So anyway, guys, that's me for the video, though. Let me hear your thoughts down below in the comments. Again, hit that sub button if you want to see the upcoming video where I just simply talk about my plans for this upcoming year and the just long videos that I have to come. Because, again, this is the start of a new life for me. Just, you know, I still live in Tokyo, obviously, but a lot of things happened, and I want to talk to you guys about that. So, especially for those who don't know the story. So I will be having that video out within the next couple of days. So make sure you hit sub and hit notifications as well so you get to see that video. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video for now, though. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. And until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.